Today we're going to talk about how to count the rhythms when you start with the music. Many of the students, they are aware of the rhythmic values of the notes, but they are not able to utilize the knowledge into counting when they start with the music. So that's what we're going to talk about intensively today. So please stay tuned. So when you're trying to figure out how to count, you must know whether that time signature is a compound time or simple time. Simple time is the time signature where undotted note gets one count. For example, quaver, quartet, or minimum. Compound time is where the dotted note gets one count. Dotted quartet or dotted minimum. So if it's a simple time, you have to be able to subdivide into 2 or 4. If it's a compound time, you have to be able to subdivide the beat into 3 or 6. First of all, you need to define the time signature. You have to figure out which note gets one count. The second of all, you have to find out which note is the shortest note in the music. And then figure out how many of these shortest notes you can fit into one count. It's all about subdividing. So you have to first define the time signature, figure out which note gets one count, 3/4. So 3/4 is where quartet gets one count. So there are 3 quartet beats in each measure. Second of all, you have to find out which note is the shortest note, which is a semi-quaver. Now you have to figure out how many semi-quaver beats into one count, which is 1 quartet. There are 4 semi-quavers in 1 quartet, right? And so you have to count 1 E and Da for 4 semi-quavers, and that's how you're supposed to count, right? So 4 semi-quavers in 1 quartet. You're subdividing a quartet beat into 4 semi-quaver beats, and you count 1 E and Da. So this is how you count: 1 E and Da, 2 E and Da, 3 E and Da, 1 E and Da, 2 E and Da, 3 E and Da, 1 E and Da, 2 E and Da, 3 E and Da, 1 E and Da, 2 E and Da, 3 E and Da. So now we're gonna try to play, count and play at the same time. 1 E and Da, 2 E and Da, 3 E and Da, 1 E and Da, 2 E and Da, 3 E and Da, 1 E and Da, 2 E and Da, 3 E and Da, 1 E and Da, 2 E and Da, 3 E and Da. Now let's do 3/8 time. 3/8 is where the quaver gets one count, right? Alright, so that means there are 3 quaver beats in each measure. And then now you have to detect the shortest note in the music. What is the shortest note in the music? The semi-quaver. Now you have to figure out how many semi-quaver beats in 1 count, which is 1 quaver. There are 2 semi-quaver beats in 1 quaver beat, right? So you subdivide the quaver beat into 2 and count 1 N for each quaver beat. All right, so here it starts with upbeat, so there are 1.5 beat missing, and so that starts on end of 2. That starts with semi-quaver rest. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and. So that's how you're supposed to count. Now let's play. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 9/8 time. So 9/8 time is where the dotted quartet gets one count. So the definition of 9/8 is there are 3 dotted quartet beats in each measure. So now you have to find out which note is the shortest note, which is the quaver, and then figure out how many of these into one dotted quartet beat, which is 3. So there are 3 quaver beats in one dotted quartet beat. Alright, so we're going to subdivide the dotted quartet beat into 3 quaver beats and count 1 and da. That's how you're supposed to count. Alright, so let's start from the beginning here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and now let's play and count at the same time. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and now let's figure out the time signature 3/2, right? So that means there are 3 minimum beats in each measure, and this is the time signature where the minimum gets one count. So the definition is there are 3 minimum beats in each measure, and then you have to detect the shortest note in here, which is the quaver. So how many quaver beats into one minimum beat? 4. So there are 4 quaver beats in 1 minute. So that means you have to subdivide the minimum beat into 4. So count 1 E and da. That's how you're supposed to count. So let's count 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and now let's play and count. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and so remember, it's all about subdividing. Make sure you understand the definition of the time signature, and then also figure out which note gets one count, and then figure out how many of the shortest notes you can fit into one count. That's all you gotta do. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. It costs $0, but it will help me a lot.